What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with the New York Giants Buffalo Bills preview coming up this Sunday from MetLife Stadium. This will be the second week in a row that the Buffalo Bills are playing in MetLife Stadium. Of course, they're coming off the big comeback victory against the New York Jets last week. They trailed 16-0 late in that game. They came all the way back to win it by a point, 17-16. So obviously they got some momentum going into this game and a heartbreaking loss for the New York Jets. Of course, with the New York Giants, they're coming off a big-time loss against the Dallas Cowboys, in which we were never really in that game. We lost 35-17. We've been talking about it all week. We've been talking about the quarterbacks. We've been talking about Pat Shurmur's horrific game plan, our terrible defense. We've been talking about everything negative that the Giants have done because we're just sick and tired of losing. With that said, I do believe that this is a very good matchup for the New York Giants, and I'm going to tell you why. The Buffalo Bills are a night and day team. They're polar opposites between their offense and their defense. I'll start with the good for them, which is their defense. Their defense is very tough to move the ball against. They were second in total defense last year. They were eighth in forced turnovers. They forced 27 turnovers last year. Now, if there is a weakness on the Buffalo Bills, it is our strength in offense, and that is rush defense. They are not good at rush defense. They're not bad. They're not great. They were 16th in the league in rush defense, which tells you, Pat Shurmur, 3 words for your game plan: run the ball. We all screamed and bitched and moaned about Saquon Barkley was not used enough. He went against a very tough defense, averaged 11 yards a carry. Saquon Barkley definitely needs to get the ball 20 to 25 times in this game on the ground because, again, that'll alleviate pressure from our terrible defense, which we saw against Dallas is very inexperienced and not, they really don't know what they're doing out there yet. They need experience, and that's a big thing. So going against the Dallas offense, which is a well-oiled machine, and going against the Bills offense is a much different story. But run the ball, convert on third down, keep your drives going, own the time of possession, and keep your defense off the field. Because the Buffalo Bills against the pass last year were numero uno. They were the toughest team to move the ball on against in the air. They were first in total pass defense. So you do not want Eli Manning going out there and throwing the ball 44 times against this defense. It plays into their strength. So let's use our strength on offense and give the ball to our best offensive player, which is Saquon Barkley. This is not rocket scientist. Don't piss me off again, Pat Shurmur. Don't freaking do it. Give the ball to Barkley and keep our defense off the field, and please go against the weakness that they do have on defense. Now, of course, our defense is bad. We saw that against Dallas, but the Buffalo Bills offense is abysmal. It's atrocious. It is horrible. Any other insult I can think that starts with the word A, that's what Buffalo is on offense. They were 30th in points scored last year. They were 30th in total offense. They were 32nd, which was third worst. They were third worst in turnovers with 32. They turned the ball over 32 times on offense. They were 31st in passing offense, and they were dead last in passing touchdowns. Josh Allen was horrendous last year. He completed just under 53% of his passes. He only threw 10 touchdowns and he threw 12 interceptions. Now, of course, part of their passing problems were Nate Peterman. He was terrible as well. We all know that. We all make fun of that. People are trying to say Nate Peterman's better than Daniel Jones, just joking around, but it is what it is. Either way, their pass offense is awful. It is awful. Now, run offense, a little different, and it's a little misleading. They were 9th in rushing. Buffalo was. However, Josh Allen's big threat to the New York Giants is his ability to get out of the pocket and run 4 yards. Josh Allen ran for 631 yards and 8 touchdowns last year. And we all know as Giants fans, the Giants have always struggled against mobile quarterbacks. This is the biggest key to us winning this game, is keeping Josh Allen locked in that pocket. We are going to need push up the middle from B.J. Hill and Dexter Lawrence. There's no doubt about that. That is where you're going to have to get your pressure, and do not allow Josh Allen to get outside the pocket or run up the middle through a gap. You do not want him taking off and using his legs. That is their biggest strength. That's his biggest strength, is run, because he is not going to beat you passing. He is not a good passer. He is not a good passing quarterback. He's not a good quarterback. He's not. We saw that. He wasn't good against the Jets either. The Bills turned the ball over 4 times against the Jets, and the Jets really failed to capitalize on those turnovers, which is why they ended up losing the game. Team turns the ball over 4 times against you. You should be able to close that game out. The Jets couldn't do it, but the Bills do have the propensity to turn the ball over. As I said, they were 3rd worst last year with 32 turnovers, and they turned the ball over 4 times last week. Although our defense is weak, their offense is very weak as well. So this is not a bad matchup for the New York Giants defensively. This is a game where the defense could get well and maybe build some confidence. Maybe these young guys are DeAndre Bakers. Hopefully Corey Ballantyne's in there. We do not want to see Antonio Hamilton again. Maybe Julian Love gets the field, but hopefully these guys can build some confidence going against a not good passing offense. And again, the running offense wasn't really great either. It was ninth, but a third of those yards were from Josh Allen on the ground. So this is a matchup that the New York Giants can win. We are at home. We do have the home field advantage in this game. And again, I believe that if we're able to run the ball effectively, which is what we should be doing, keeping our defense off the field, it's not like Buffalo is going to go up and down like Dallas did. Dallas is a well-oiled machine. Dak Prescott does not turn the ball over like the Buffalo Bills, like Josh Allen. They do not run like Ezekiel Elliott, and their offensive line is not Dallas's offensive line. It is a complete different team that we're facing this week. If the New York Giants defense cannot stop this offense, then it really is going to be an extremely long season, because this is probably the worst offensive team we face this entire season. So this defense better do a much better job and not be giving up 30 points to this team, because if we give up 30 points to Buffalo, there is a serious problem. We should not give up more than 20 points to them. Seriously, should not give up more than 20. They should be between 17, 20 points. And we should be able to run the ball. We should be able to win this game. Seriously. We should be able to, we're not going to blow them out. But we could definitely win this game 21-20, 21-17, 24-20, as long as we run the ball and move the chains, keep our defense off the field, and just extend drives and win the time of possession. Because Buffalo is going to turn this ball over. That's what they do. We have to take advantage of that. So that's really all I got as far as the matchup goes. It is a game that I do believe we can win. And I believe it's a game that we need to win. And again, if we're going to win this, Eli Manning should not throw the ball more than 30 times, and Saquon Barkley has got to touch the ball 20 to 25 times. He has to. And we just have to convert on third downs. We do this stuff, we're winning this game. I feel much more confident going against this Bills team about winning a game than I did going into Dallas. This is a game we can definitely put in a W column without a doubt. So I think we can win. I think we will win. And I think we're going to get it done on Sunday. So until then, guys, well, not till Sunday, but until next time I do a video, it is Baddog, and I am gone. Peace!